the fanfic Xiao Zhan. It's a bjyx fanfic in which Xiao Zhan is a trans woman. She works as a prostitute to pay for the surgery, and Wang Yibo is an underage 17-year-old guy who visits the brothel to visit his aunt and falls in love with Xiao Zhan, and nothing really sexual happens between them. So one day, this fic wasn't that famous, popular yet, but one day this popular bjyx shipper called 我有药啊, she posted it on Weibo and told everyone to read it, so then it gained traction. And a fan artist drew a picture of Xiao Zhan in a nice red dress and long, wavy, curly hair, and that also spread a lot. And it became this fandom classic in like one day. And then Xiao Zhan solo stands, Xiaofeixia, they caught wind of it and saw that fan art picture, and they thought that it was feminizing Xiao Zhan, and it was tarnishing his reputation because in the fanfic he's a prostitute. So they decided to protect Xiao Zhan's reputation and image by reporting the fanfic. So that fanfic was posted on Lofter and AO3. So they started mass reporting the fic on Lofter and AO3. You should know that in China, pornography is illegal, and if you write smut or erotica, you will get arrested. I mean, you could get arrested, especially if you're letting like underage people read it. And also underage sex, prostitution, all of that is illegal as well. So the Xiaofeixia who started this, one of them is called Banantu something something something. She had everyone mass call the anti-pornography department of the Chinese government, and report this writer, the fanfic, and provided links to both the Lofter and the AO3 fic. This caused the author to lock her fic on Lofter so that she wouldn't get taken down. But a lot of other fanfics on Lofter somehow got affected by this, and also a lot of Xiaofeixia started reporting other fan artists and people who make fan edits on Bilibili. And then during this, it just started a big mess when 我有药啊, the girl who first started recommending this fic, started to tell all the shippers to fight back and protect our writers and artists and stuff. And then during this, someone noticed that they were reporting AO3, the link on AO3, and they were worried that it would cause AO3 to get firewalled, because as maybe you know, the Chinese firewall is automated, so if a lot of people start going onto the website, or if enough people report the website, then it will automatically get firewalled. So people outside of this Xiaozhan Weibo fandom started getting wind of this, and for a while they all supported the shippers. There were even like rumors saying that other writers wanted to fight back against Xiao Zhan's solo stance and write fanfics for us just for rebellion or whatever. And it also started a lot of discussion about what literature really is. Like, are writers allowed to write whatever they want? Do they have to somehow be responsible for educating their readers, or just whatever? Like, somehow people started getting more and more worried that AO3 was going to get firewalled, and shipper fans were trying to tell solo stans to stop so it wouldn't happen, but solo stans insisted on continuing to report the fic because they believe that they were protecting Xiao Zhan, and it doesn't matter what outsiders think as long as they protect the as long as they protect their idol. But the people outside of the fandom, they started to unite and call themselves the 227 Union because it started on February 27th. And it's just every single fandom you can think of, like American pop, K-pop, anime, manga, and like original BL novels, and just like even opera fandoms, they all joined that one union to fight against this little thing. And then on February 29th, AO3 got firewalled. So that was when all hell broke loose. And like on that night, there was an Olay live stream because in China, companies have live streams to sell their products and like to explain more about their products, and then have people go on Taobao to buy the products with like coupons from that live stream. So Xiao Zhan endorses Olay in China, and on that day they had a live stream as usual. So all the not all, a bunch of haters or people from the 227 Union decided to go bash Xiao Zhan suddenly on that live stream. And actually, for us fans, it was a funny event because the live stream host, she called the CEO of like Olay China and he like complimented and praised Xiao Zhan for his professionalism and such for like forever. So the haters who were there to bash him ended up listening to the CEO of his endorsement like compliment him for a really long time. So then fans went to bed thinking that everything was like turning out okay. It wouldn't turn into this huge mess. But then March 1st came and it was a huge mess. Because a lot of fans, they were angry that AO3 got firewalled. They were angry that they lost all their fics and they couldn't access them anymore. And also, like, March 1st was Internet Cleaning Day, so a lot of websites started locking things and, like, taking down things that were against the rules. So a lot of people lost their videos on Bilibili. A lot of people lost their fanfics on AO3. Well, not even fanfics, just original writing on fanfics on Lofter. And they also lost, like, their edits, their pictures, whatever. So I can understand why they were angry at this event, but then they started bashing Xiao Zhan's solo stance, and they also started bashing Xiao Zhan himself, and they wanted Xiao Zhan to just fail, have his career get destroyed. So what did they do? They started looking at everything that Xiao Zhan endorses and going to those official accounts and saying that they were going to boycott the products until they changed the celebrity endorser. They also went to apps that Xiao Zhan promoted before or have like his products on it to give 1-star rating. For example, Xiao Zhan endorses Luckin Tea, so then they went to that app and gave 1 star and said like, you chose this horrible endorser, you must be shit, and I'm not going to use it until you change him. They also went to everything that Xiao Zhan acted in and gave 1 star. So Chen Qingling went from 8.2, I believe, to 7.9 and in like one night. But do you know how long it took for Chen Qingling to get to 8.2 from like the original rating of 6 something? It took like half a year. And like Xiao Zhan was only in Qing Union for maybe 1-2 episodes at the end, but they also went to give it mass ratings of like 1. So the main actor of that drama even went on his Weibo and publicly gave that drama 5 stars. I don't know what to think of that, like if it's shading the haters or Xiao Zhan, I have no clue. But that's what the 227 union has been doing. Recently, yesterday, March 2nd, they started going to ask the endorsement companies for receipts, because in China, when you shop online, you don't have to ask for a receipt, a 发票, but you could if you want, and it's really annoying for the companies to have to go back now and give the 发票. So why are they doing this? If you ask them online why they want to do this, they'll answer, oh, we just want to make sure that the Chinese government gets all the taxes that they need. But really, it's because it's really annoying, like I said, but it's also required by law. If the customer asks for a receipt, then the company has to give the receipt. So if they refuse, then the haters can then report the company for like trying to evade taxes or whatever. And so this is annoying. This can get the company in trouble, and this reminds the company that so many people are against them now just because they have Xiao Zhan as endorsement for like their products. So they're trying to like ruin Xiao Zhan's career from his endorsement side. So what are the fans doing? The fans are obviously getting ready to buy all of his stuff on the 5th, because that's this big sale on Taobao. And at first, fans were trying to control everything by washing the trending topics, like trying to push down the hate by having everyone spam like random stuff. But that ended up making the 227 union even angrier. So now the fans are just telling each other to just shut up. Like the 3 Xiao Zhan Wang Yingbo shipper fandoms, 博君一笑战胜为王 and 连锁反应, the management team has told everyone to stop posting in the super topic about this thing and just pretend, like, don't look at any of the hate, don't look at any of the trending topics, and just pretend we're dead. So Xiao Zhan's solo stand and Wang Yibo's solo stands have kind of been doing that as well. And now there's like conspiracy theories where the haters are trying to infiltrate our WeChat group chats. So because we've been seeing like screenshots of our chats and people trying to twist our words and stuff, so we have to so now a lot of my group chats are like making people prove that they're true fans by having us send our the proof that we've bought their endorsements, bought their magazines, and have been trying to help in this event. And then we noticed that people were buying these fan proof. So then we had to add a lot of more watermarks on our proof to make sure people won't steal them, which is just really stupid and crazy. But anyway, we did that. And now, last night, before I went to bed, I saw something about Xiao Zhan's company. So basically, Xiao Zhan is still under Wajijua, but Wajijua, before he became all famous, sold his acting contract to a company called Xingli. Xingli is under Yuwen, which is under Tencent. So basically, this chain of products is like Tencent provides the platform for the dramas. Yuwen is a literature company, so they provide the novels that the dramas are based off of. And then Xingli finds the actors, aka Xiao Zhan, to do this. And Yuwen bought Xingli a few years ago, and they in their contract where Xingli has this certain amount of profit that they have to make each year in order to not lose money to Yuan. And now Xiao Zhan is Xingli's like biggest money maker. So people are saying that Xingli is way behind the goal of for profit. So they will do everything they can to try and like protect Xiao Zhan and their own interest. So a lot of people from the 227 union are now trying to target Tencent and Xingli instead of his endorsements. So they're going after Tencent and asking for fapiao and stuff. I'm not sure how that's going to work out because Tencent is pretty rich. They control like everything almost. So I'm not sure how that will play out. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff, such as Xiao Zhan Studio apologizing. And as a fan, even, I did not think their apology was good. Their apology made me even more mad. And of course, it made the haters even more mad because they weren't really apologizing about the problem. But in my own opinion, this whole thing has nothing to do with Xiao Zhan. And even the people who are hating on Xiao Zhan aren't doing it really because they hate him. They just are mad that AO3 is firewalled, and the crux of that problem, I can't say because I don't want to get arrested by the Chinese government. So that's that, and yeah, I'm missing a lot of things, but I just woke up and I wanted to rant before I go to work.